Cassidy. This is interesting.
Yeah, Cassidy's your boy.
Cassidy wants to battle Eminem for the biggest battle rapper crown.
What?
Cassidy.
Man, he's got some big balls.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
That's
I would
dope,
love
man. I love that
Eminem to go in a battle rap scenario. It would be the biggest, most watched. It would skyrocket any battle rap arena. It would be bro, imagine Eminem going to a battle rap arena. That would be the craziest shit. You got one of the biggest artists ever joining. That contract has to be set up.
The 8 Mile shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be nice.
Let's go over the article. Cassidy has said that he's the biggest battle rapper in the game until Eminem wants to come and challenge him for the title. The legendary Philly artist gave his perspective on his place in the battle rap during a recent interview with the African Culture Art Forum. Cassidy also talked about Eminem and his wish to either collaborate with him on a record or simply battle him for supremacy in the performance genre. Let me see if we can watch.
If like somebody wanted to, try to claim the title, like Eminem or somebody would have to come back and get like actually in the lane, try to claim that they the biggest battle rapper, because as of this point right now.
So he said, I'm a fan of Eminem. I want to work with him, trade some information with Bull, do some music with him. So I ain't really trying to battle him, but I'll battle anybody. I've battled myself before, so I'll battle anybody. I'll battle myself. That's funny.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would
Cassidy
love to see that.
and Eminem. Who would win?
That boy's
Cassidy. Cassidy's
Cassidy
fucking
snap on it.
Cassidy's got his own shit.
Yeah, he's got his own different style.
I would love to see Eminem in this scenario. I think Eminem should do this for the culture just once. But I don't know what artist he'd have to go against. Is it Cassidy? Who would he go against?
I think that's. Well, I think we're.
No, Eminem's too big. Eminem's too big for this.
That way because.
No, Eminem's too big for everybody. Let's just say that. So we can't say, oh, he's too big for this person. Eminem's going to be too big.
Too big to respond.
Exactly. He is too big to respond. So I think he would have to battle somebody that's just one of the best battle rappers of all time. And I don't know battle rap like that. I really don't. Battle rap to me, I know a couple here and there, but I don't really pay attention to battle rap like that. So to me, I couldn't point out who's the best.
But I don't think, is Eminem still considered a battle rapper? Like till now,
he could go into that.
But he could go into that category.
But he's not right now, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think he's like.
But he could go into that.
He
can go into that pocket. That's no problem. That's no problem. He was interviewing. What is it? An ABC.
Slap Cassidy off his fat.
Yeah, he did an ABC that interview where he was just somebody was. I think that white guy Anderson Cooper was asking him, and he's like, "Look at your shirt," and he was like rapping off the top right there. Like he can do it if he really wanted to. It's no problem.
Man, that would be. Man, see, I want some shit like that.
I mean, that's
why I agree with you when you said the game situation. Like, this game was trying to.
Here's the thing, though. Eminem is what we have to remember is Eminem is a product. Eminem is a whole business. Eminem is a whole brand.
Yeah.
So how will that affect his brand if he ends up losing? That's why a lot of these artists don't go into because
that's very
imagine if something happens where you get destroyed. How are people going to look at you as a rapper? How are people going to, Because I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think that Machine Gun Kelly thing fucked a little bit with Eminem. His it wasn't like anymore like people were scared like that. Once the game saw, because Eminem, the game used to be scared of Eminem. Once the game saw Machine Gun Kelly kind of broke into him a little bit, the game was like, okay, I can kind of get into him.
I can do it.
That's what I mean. I mean, a lot of people won't admit it. A lot of Eminem fans will be like, yo, Eminem washed Machine Gun Kelly, but hey.
And then on top of that, his manager's probably like, nah,
man, Paul Rosenberg.
This could affect us a lot.
Paul Rosenberg.
Financially and this, And,
yep. So that's the reason. Eminem's gotten too big. His brand is too big. His reputation is too big to risk it on some battle rap and shit. Like, let's be honest. That's really what it's about.
Like, what is it going to do for you?
It's not going to do shit for Eminem.
It's not going to do nothing for Eminem, actually.
Now,
you're just going to say,
maybe it might, like Melly Mel, he might look at Eminem differently. Eminem, he's white. He might go in there and be like, okay, he went up against the best battle rapper, and he didn't have to do that shit. He went up for the culture, for hip-hop, to make it look great.
Okay.
And Drake, there were rumors that Drake was going to go into a battle rap scene at one point because he was heavy into it. And that was like, because that would have cleared up Drake's, ghostwriting, all this bullshit. Would have cleared him. It would have helped him. But it's like if Drake loses, that would affect Drake's, brand, his identity. So that's what I mean. That's all it really boils down to. It's going to be companies coming in, Interscope's going to come in and be like, nah, you shouldn't do it. It's going to affect your brand. Don't do this. And that's really what it is. I think then it gets to Eminem's head, and Eminem will be like, nah, it's just not. What's what I
Yeah.
get out of it?
Because when you're at that status and that level, like you can do what you want, but there's so many people involved with you.
Yeah.
It's just too hard. Like Dre is.
I mean,
Paul,
at this point, Eminem's
Jimmy.
so rich that, like,
Yeah.
let's just say it fucks up Eminem's career. Let's just say he does never sells any more records. Does he really need to sell any records anymore?
Nah, he's
The
still
guy's-
gonna make
The guy's
millions
set
of
for.
dollars.
He makes year per year without releasing an album. I'm sure 20 million to 30 million. A year.
Haley might be mad.
No, she's 27 at this point, set off. So Eminem makes 30 million a year off of music without releasing shit. He's on Forbes list every year without even trying. So it's like that's what I mean.
Dropping anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I don't think Cassidy would realize that. Cassidy is like,
Yeah, I don't think he thought of it that way, but he's trying to.
that would be
You know.
I think Eminem.
That would boost Cassidy's
That's why he wants.
career
That's what I'm saying.
through the roof.
It just benefits. That's what I'm saying. It just
Yeah.
benefits other people. It doesn't really
Yeah.
benefit Eminem that much.
No.
So why would Eminem give into it? If I was at that level,
Yeah. Look how much it benefited.
I'm too big to
R.
respond.
Kelly.
I'm too
Fucking
big to
Machine
respond.
Gun Kelly.
Exactly.
Dude, that guy was.
I'm too big to respond.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jay-Z.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Machine Gun Kelly.
Or 50.
People are saying Machine Gun Kelly got destroyed in hip hop and he left hip hop. Blah blah blah. Reality, he was never accepted that much into hip hop. Let's be honest with you. So him doing that thing to Eminem, it did help him, but then he went to a whole different genre and skyrocketed and blew up.
Damn, that was a crazy moment when that happened. That was.
That's what I
We
mean.
need-
I
we
like
need shit like that,
those
man.
moments, man.
Yeah,
and I
man.
don't view Eminem as less of a rapper. I don't view him as worse. Nothing. I just enjoyed it.
Yeah. To be honest, I just thank Machine Gun and thank Eminem.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thanks for giving me some interesting shit to watch,
It was
talk about,
yeah.
to make some money.
And I was talking about this too. There was a tweet that said, "What is the best subliminal disses in hip hop? Subliminal, not direct shots." I responded to it and was like, "Man, fuck, like this subliminal shit's bullshit." I was like, "Go directly at people, and it's more entertaining that way." That's what I mean. 50 kept it entertaining for a while, man. He kept it. Everybody that come at him, he would go against, and just made it interesting. That's what I mean. You make it interesting in hip hop. Once that kind of died out, game kind of died out. Eminem started slowly to die out as like a, forefront of hip hop. There's no more like battle rap and like people actually going at each other. Imagine Kendrick and Drake going at it. Like
Oh my.
that. Why hasn't that happened? It's gotten close. Like
Yeah, but
each person sends little subliminal shots and everybody hides. Is like that's
Yeah.
what I mean. That's the bullshit that I hate. And today's hip hop is because of Jay-Z. He's the one that made that shit cool. Jay-Z's the one that made that subliminal bullshit cool. I don't like that. And a lot of people are like,
course.
"Yo, subliminal shots, you have to decode them and it's more challenging." No, I want direct fuck you and add some cool bars to it and there you go.
yeah, but he was right. You too big to respond.
Yeah, it's turned to some stupid shit. But yeah, I want more. I want more battle raps, man. So
Yeah.
somebody
Shout out to Cassidy for at least bringing this up and talking about it.
Yeah.
What if Eminem does reply?
Eminem is
Let's
working.
do it.
Eminem is working on his album, so I know he's
Oh,
he's gonna
I
say
know.
something to Game. He's gonna say something to probably Cassidy,
He's
maybe.
gonna say something to 50.
Why would he say something?
He's gonna be like, "Man, we should have done those records, but you just don't want to do music."
No,
I
Eminem.
keep
Eminem is,
talking to 50, but 50
Eminem
don't want to
is-
record.
and the thing is, Eminem just randomly releases albums, so you never know what's gonna come out at this point. He never puts a release date out. He just randomly drops an album. So
Is there a consistent is he always dropping every 4 years or 5 years?
usually
or
it's like every 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
When that bad album came out, the revival, next year dropped Kamikaze.
Oh, so he does have Yeah, usually when he drops something, he'll drop another one and then he'll just stop.
No, if it's bad, like that was a bad response to the
Yeah.
album. So he had to clear that up and fix it with a Kamikaze thing immediately next year. But then he took 2 years because Kamikaze came out in 2018. He took 2 years. In 2020, he dropped the music to be murdered by.
Jeez, if he drops something bad, he has to fix that and drop another
No,
one.
because everybody was on his ass, and that album was bad, man. I don't care what anybody says. That's Eminem's worst album. I think
Yeah.
anybody who doesn't admit that is just a stan. That's the reality of the situation.
I think
You
that
are
was just a
staying.
quick album. He just
No, that album, it took, the last time he dropped an album was in 2013. He had 4 years to do an album.
no. I get it, but I think it was just put together too quickly and just
4 years? How does that put together?
like he didn't work maybe on anything.
Nah, I just
During
bad
that time span,
execution.
he just started working on this and
Yeah, it was just bad execution. He tried to talk about the Trump
Yeah.
thing and tried to talk about politics. And now there's some good tracks on there here and there, but it's not much, man. It's a bad album. The flow, delivery, production is just not, the single "I Walk on Water." I was like, this shit's I don't want to hear this bullshit. I was like,
Rick Ross is right.
nah, this.
We ain't listening to Eminem.
But then he came back with Kamikaze, and to me, Kamikaze was the best Eminem album since like Relapse when that came out in 2009. So to
I
me,
love that album. That
yeah.
album's
So like
crazy.
Kamikaze did is he made up for it, more than made up for it. But then he dropped the Music to Be Murdered By, Music to Be Murdered By Deluxe, and now he's probably working on an album this year. And I wonder what the album's gonna be. So we'll check it out. It'll probably randomly come out. It's gonna randomly come out. It's probably come out in like July or some shit.
Yeah, some random day when I'm sleeping.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
wake up in the
usually
morning.
I'm usually up, and then the album drops. I check.
Oh shit! I get a text from you when I wake up in the
Yeah,
morning.
I
Just dropped. You
I
stupid.
thought
You
music.
slapped.
I thought Music to Be Murdered By was gonna be like him responding even more to people because that title, Music to Be Murdered By, is a fucking dope title. But he didn't. He kind of took a more of a. He responded here and there, but he took more of a hiatus.
Yeah.
to all this
Bill,
stuff.